Good morning and welcome to Breaking Dawn this morning. And you know who's in your company, Stephen Reese. All right, so we're here until 8 o'clock. It is Wednesday. We have Sergeant Grennan joining us at 6:30. And then we have Pastor John, who will be on at 7:35. All right, so look out for that. That's coming your way. Now, we want to get straight into it because, of course, we have two segments there that gives us limited time. We have some lengthy breaks, so we'll get straight into the news. I want to say good morning to the regional viewers, everybody watching us internationally, social media audience, good morning to you. And Tobago, yes, I see a Tobago policeman. Well, yesterday that video came out, but I see it's in the paper this morning, where they have a little probe going on into that, with this policeman that was beating this woman. Lord Father, the police and real thing, you know. Gosh, boy, police boy. Eh? Tobago police launched probe into officer's assault on woman. You have the video? You have the video there, the Tobago police video. Yeah, run it down. Yeah. You trying to tell me he didn't know where the cameras are? She hit him one day, she rocked him, you know. Oh, God, eh. Domestic violence again. You understand what I'm saying? And he's our police. Lord Father, eh. All right, come back to me. That is the probe. So a probe has been launched into that. You know, they're probing everything these days, right? Nice. All right, so as we move on from that, let me get the municipal, head of the municipal police has been sent on leave as a probe into the murder of WPC and gun theft intensifies. So head of the Trinidad and Tobago Municipal Police Service, Assistant Commissioner of Police Surendra Sagram Singh, has been sent on leave as part of the probe into the murder of Acting Corporal Anusha Eversley and the theft of guns and ammunition at the San Fernando Municipal Police Station on Sunday. And responding to questions from the media on the matter, Minister of Rural Development and Local Government, Khadija Amin, confirmed the action. She said it was an administrative directive by the Permanent Secretary not to report for duty during the investigation. And the minister described it as a precautionary measure. She added, it's not a finding of misconduct or liability on his part. So the standard procedure. All right? We're going again. I'll tell you what the next headline is, as soon as this, right. Right. $100,000 reward to help nab policewoman's killers and recover stolen guns. $100,000 reward is being offered by Crime Stoppers of Trinidad and Tobago for any information leading to the arrest of those responsible for the murder of woman police acting corporal Anusha Eversley, and a $5,000 cash reward for the recovery of each of the guns stolen from the municipal police headquarters. All right, that's $5,000 for each gun, Not $5,000 for all the guns, So if you lead them to discover, to recover. If you lead them to and they recover 20 guns, you get 20 by 5. Fellas, let me start to look for them guns, yes, boy, because it pain, boy. Boy, I feel we have to take some time off and go look for them guns, you know. I'm telling you. Could make a nice piece of money there, no? Anyway, Defense Minister Wayne Sturge, let me get the Sturge headline, says homeowners should have right to firearms. I agree. Defense Minister Wayne Sturge has said that in principle, homeowners should have the right to own firearms, as he pointed to what he described as a policy shift towards a more U.S.-style approach to gun ownership in response to rising concerns over home invasions. Now, speaking yesterday, Sturge said the government was seeking to address the prevalence of home invasions and their impact on law-abiding citizens. And he said the first phase of reform involved clarifying the legal framework for self-defense so citizens are aware of their rights. He said the second phase would examine easing access to firearms for homeowners, which would require legislative change. And he added that safeguards would still be necessary, particularly in cases involving domestic violence. All right? Now, interestingly enough, former Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith rejected the proposal, warning that firearm access should not be linked to home ownership. And Griffith stressed that strict vetting procedures must remain central to firearm licensing. All right? And you can read about that in the news today. We have Choate and Vieira, two senators, independent on the independent bench, saying that the crime crisis needs strategy, not blame or new laws. Independent senators Sophia Choate and Anthony Vieira have described the current crime situation as deeply distressing and troubling, while cautioning against assigning blame to the government or rushing to expand legislation. Both senators also expressed confidence in the leadership of Police Commissioner Alistair Guevara, even as violent crime continues to dominate national concern. We have the clip with Vieira outside the Parliament. The Vieira clip. This is courtesy Guardian Media. Yeah. Nice, as we line it up. So we get a little insight as to what he said. What? No, Vieira. All they want to bet? That's now. Yep, it's right there. Clip for Wednesday, Vieira sent.
Very worrying. I don't know, given the nature of the crimes that were taking place, whether there is much more that the government could have done to prevent it. I think the government is trying its best. But crime has so many facets, and it's been so long in the making. It's not going to be an easy walk for us. It's not just a matter of putting more police boots on the ground. We have to do a lot of work internally. I mean, a lot of crime has to do with social displacement, mental illness, a lot of frustration in the society. If you want to talk about a society that is free of crime, is it just a matter of solving murders? Is it just a matter of locking up people?
Do you think that the Zozo could have helped the situation, or do you think it would have added to the situation?
I don't know how the Zozo would have prevented that situation. But we do have a real problem with gangs. And that has a lot more to do than just crime for profit or people worthless. So,
do you think what's happening now warrants curfew?
Again, I don't really see how a curfew would make much of a difference. We really need to have a sit down with all stakeholders, our religious bodies, the government, and to really try to see what can be done to improve this country at many different levels. It's not just a matter of doing one thing, and I think we need to be honest. There's a historical reason for a lot of for why some of our societies are in the position that they're at.
All right. So that is Independent Senator Vieira there. In that last part that he said, it's just what I said yesterday. Crime fighting is not just police operations alone. It starts in the community. It starts in the home, from the community to the schools to the wherever, right? It is a wide-ranging thing. You have to look at it. If you're looking at a solution, it has to be a holistic solution. You understand what I'm saying? But, I'm trying to figure out something, fellas. I hear everybody, all the headlines in the papers, crime crisis, right? And I'm not happy with the crime situation. Let me put that out there one time, right? And I have been heavily critical of this second SOE, saying that if you're going to call a SOE, it's either you go all in or nothing, right? However, there's the other side of that where, like I said, criminals adjust. The same way they adjusted during the first SOE for this second one, they will continue to adjust. So even if you implement a curfew, they're just going to adjust and operate outside those hours, right? So criminals are adjusting. Law enforcement seems to be adjusting because several mechanisms are working. Case in point, the woman that was kidnapped in El Scuro or in San Juan, and then they found her just a few hours later because the technology is working. The same way that they recovered some of these guns as well, the technology is working. And there has been examples of that from time to time in recent times, right? But I just want to find out, when we had 624 murders in 2024, we didn't have a crisis? When we had 599, we didn't have a crisis? You would swear that the way that this is being reported, and the way that and people buying into it, and the way that people song is as if this now start to happen. This is a problem that has been brewing for the longest while. We have been under a crime crisis for over a little decade now. Right? Remember we had the years with I think it was under Manning and them boy, when we had 550 something murders, and that was the highest ever murder toll in the country ever. And then we had a 501. Right? Since then, we have been under a crime crisis. It didn't know. You understand? But it was allowed to fester. And nothing was done. And borders was left open, and everything was just free for all. So here we are. You understand? But I listen to some of the conversations, and I don't know, like people now wake up from a dream. Or they just wake up from a sleep, a deep sleep. Several detained in connection with Morvant murders. This is the shooting in Morvant that took place on Sunday night. Homeland Security Minister Roger Alexander says several people have been detained in as investigations continue into the murders of 4 people, including a 9-year-old girl in Morvant on Sunday. And the issue was raised by Opposition Senator Faris Al-Rawi during the sitting of the Senate yesterday. Al-Rawi asked what immediate measures were being implemented to address the risk of reprisal killings following the suspected gang-related attack. And the group comprising the child, her uncle, and 2 other people were ambushed and killed in what investigators believe was a gang-related incident. All right? And in response, Alexander said that the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service have already taken decisive action, and specialized units had been deployed in the area. And, they have, as how many people they say, several detained in relation to that particular incident. So we'll see where that goes. All right? Let me see. What else we have here? You have the former top cop critical of SOE as crime fighting strategy. Sobers, many Sobers headline, and we call that George, because we got to get to the break and get to Greenwich. Sobers hits PNM over inaction as UK visa clampdown looms. So Foreign and CARICOM Affairs Minister Sean Sobers has stepped up criticism of the People's National Movement administration, accusing it of failing to act on concerns raised by United Kingdom authorities over a surge in asylum applications by Trinidad and Tobago nationals. And speaking in the Senate yesterday during debate on the Advanced Passenger Information and Passenger Name Record, that bill, Sobers outlined what he described as a pattern of inaction despite repeated warnings and high-level engagement. So remember, that UK visa issue, that came about because the UK had sent several correspondents to the government of Trinidad and Tobago at the time, and nothing was done. There was nobody responded, nothing was done. And the UK simply said, well, okay, if you're not going to respond, we're going to just implement a visa because we have this increase in asylum seekers coming from Trinidad and Tobago, which was true, right? There are all kind of people who are heading up to the UK there, right? And just walking in. And they decided to implement this visa. So what Sobers is doing here with this bill, I think this bill is part of a mechanism that will assist in reversing that requirement for a visa to go to the UK. And well, if they're successful at that, that's going to be great. Because I ain't paying that money for no visa to go to the UK. Right? I think it was what? It was quite expensive, and fellas? Something like that, $2,000-$3,000 or something kind of thing, so? It was a little piece of money. I can't remember the exact figures. I don't know if the article have it here, but if they could reverse that, yeah, that'd be great. Because I would love to go to the UK. Right? I would love to visit there. But because we are Notting Hill Carnival, I'm not going to get no visa to go and cover Notting Hill Carnival. All right? So we trying to get into Notting Hill as well and cover that carnival as well. But we ain't paying that money for no visa. So Notting Hill will have to be on the shelf, just like the products behind me. Right? All of these products will be involved in Run Stefan Run. But yeah, they had to they had to stick up in there because I hoping sobers get through with that. Anyway, now that we have got through some of the headlines, we got to prepare for Sergeant Greenwich. And Greenwich will join us shortly via Zoom. I want to find out something specific, TTPS, Municipal Police, and some of the systems and protocols that are in place in both organizations, and the separation, right? Because TTPS does always tell you, Municipal Police is not TTPS, eh? They just always tell you that, eh? So we will get the difference and everything. Anyway, I want to remind you about Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic in the meantime. It's powered by nutritional therapy. Of course, Seth was on the program yesterday. And he will be joining us in person at least once a month. We will try to accommodate phone calls and so on and so forth while he's live in studio. So stop managing that disease when you could reverse it naturally. And we're talking drug-free, supplement-free, root cause healing through nutritional therapy. And you can call or WhatsApp him on 2793935 or 7611952. So book an appointment today and also inquire about the book. You Are Not Sick, You Are Malnourished. It's a terrific book. You can get it in RIK bookstores nationwide or at Nelson's in Tobago or Amazon. All right? Or by calling him and placing the order. Okay? Also, Chef Shiraz. Chef has the Asian cuisine 3-day cooking course that will start on the 25th of April. That is this Saturday. All right? From 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. So make sure and contact Chef to get yourself signed up for it. You just have a couple days left, and it will take place at Ramsing Plaza in Chagonas. You could call or WhatsApp Chef on 372-4639 or 737-5097. Make sure, give him a call, and yeah, get your cooking on today, man. All right, so with that, we got to get to the break, and as we get to the break, I just want to acknowledge CEJ energy drink products. Yeah, but we should have put the other one on the other side. Anyhow, no, yeah, right there. They have the dark blue energy drink, and they have these bottle drinks here. Where is it? It's something plus, right? All right, good. So, you know, we have that. We have Regal products. Everybody that collecting their bib, they got, you know, the little granola and stuff in their package. We have several products here from SM Jalil as well. Oh, yes. Okay. No, well, I ain't gonna do that now. I'll do that after. Second hour for that. It's too early. All right, but we want to thank all of the sponsors for Run Stefan Run. I'll acknowledge all of you after Behind the Badge, before we get to Pastor John in the second hour. And I really got to give them the props, you know, because they really, this year we have like 48 sponsors, including Empower, the Empower group who will be doing the warm-up and the warm-down after the run. All right, so we have a lot happening on Sunday, and I have a lot of work. This is a real busy week for me, so I'm going to be drained. Today I have breaking down, I have radio, I have packaging, and then I have my sports show to do in the evening. So it all happening, but I'd rather get all these things out the way, okay? We're going to take the break. When we come back, Sergeant Greenwich will be with us via Zoom. Stay tuned for that. That's coming up after this.
On April 25th, gather around Team UNC for speeches on the state of the nation, including Prime Minister KPB 2.0.
The people of our country can be assured that assets that belong to them are now being managed in a manner to bring the greatest returns to our country and our citizens. 37
years of party, 1 year in government. Congress 26 from the Couva South Hall car park. Saturday, April 25th at 2 p.m. Live coverage on this station and all streaming platforms.
Better days are coming. Better days ahead.
Hi there, Stephen Reese from Stephen Reese Productions, and I would just like to thank everybody, all of the participants and the sponsors who came on board to support Run Stephen Run 2026, and we look forward to your continued support in 2027. I will see you on Sunday, April 26th at QRC, 6 a.m. Do not be late. All right, Run Stephen Run. We on. And once again, thank you.
Feeling distance in your relationship or sensing someone interfering between you and your partner? Connect with Pandit Anirudh, known for powerful and result-oriented love solutions. His effective love spells have helped many reunite with lost partners. If you face family conflict, marriage issues, negativity, or financial stress, his strong mantras bring quick relief. Know what lies ahead in your love life and future through powerful astrology readings. Many lives have changed. Now it's your turn. Contact +1 868 278 0399.
Let the rhythm inspire you at the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival 2026. Pure Jazz. Tuesday, May 5th, Grammy-winning Esperanza Spalding. Then on Thursday, May 7th, Branford Marcellus Quartet. May 6th, Kingdom Night, Gospel Powerhouse Thai Tribet. Ada AE. Then feel the rhythm at Caribbean Fusion. Friday, May 8th, featuring the original Wailers with Al Anderson. Skip Marley, Cast the Band. Imran Nerdy, Dexter Daps. World Beats. Saturday, May 9th, Afrobeat sensation Thames. Princess Lover, X-Man, Lou City, October 4, and Ella May. The ultimate celebration, Sunday, May 10th, featuring the legendary Billy Ocean. Beverly Knight, Mervyn Wilkinson, R&B icons Brandy and Monica. Online tickets available at stluciajazzandartsfestival.com.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Astrologer Mohit Ji is known for providing insightful astrology guidance for complex life situations, dealing with love confusion, delayed marriage, partner distancing, or serious relationship breakdowns. His approach focuses on understanding the root cause and guiding you toward the right path. If financial instability or business setbacks are affecting you, his spiritual remedies may support positive change. With psychic reading, horoscope analysis, and palm insights, he offers practical clarity. His services also include protection from negative energies and removal of bad luck. Call at +1 868 334 2796.
At the castle, we just love moms.
I love you, Mommy.
And this Mother's Day, we are cooking up a storm with lots of tasty food. So forget about cooking. Let us fix dinner with a popular family meal. And lunch is a breeze with a snack box and the fish, chicken, and veggie sandwich combos. Oh yeah, and we've got the chicken and wing buckets, plus rotisserie meals, and of course, delicious sides. And it's all cooked with our nice local seasonings. So take a break and enjoy. Happy Mother's Day from Royal Castle.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsain, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor, and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. At Better Life Ostomy Care, they understand and offer a wide range of products and services that will allow ostomates to lead a better life. From colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. They also have RN care available for ostomy home care with affordable starter packages. No need to look for nurse or supply. Everything is just a phone call away. Better Life Ostomy Care is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. You can call them at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or visit their website at www.betterlifeostomycareTT.com to find out more about their offerings. You can also write to them at betterlifeostomycareTT@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Care, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
You will not deny that this is the maddest place on earth, and we go shout from the top of the mountains. This is the greatest place, our great escape, my favorite space, the maddest place on earth. Would you believe me when I tell you? Better you come and take a sample. A little bit is still a lot to handle, but you can find no other example. We really have a different kind of style. The elders teach it to me as a child, and this is how we know that we are alive. Vincy people never need to go to start a vibe. It's Vincy time, June and July. You need to fly down to the maddest place on earth. Can't tell no lie.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerators, parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
On April 25th, gather around Team UNC for speeches on the state of the nation, including Prime Minister KPB 2.0.
The people of our country can be assured that assets that belong to them are now being managed in a manner to bring the greatest returns to our country and our citizens.
37 years of party, 1 year in government. Congress 26 from the Couva South Hall Car Park, Saturday, April 25th at 2 p.m. Live coverage on this station and all streaming platforms.
Better days are coming. Better days ahead.
All right, so we're back on Breaking Dawn, and as we return, we got Sergeant Greenwich with us. We're 28 minutes away from the hour of 7 o'clock, so we're going to chat with Greenwich here. Bring him in via Zoom now. Greenwich, what going on, man? You look like you're in a radio station this morning,
Well,
boy.
good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, man. You're looking like you're in a radio station or a studio this morning.
Yeah, you remember you club up a podcast station.
Oh, all you upgrade the thing or what?
Kinda.
Hey, look at
Totally,
nice,
yeah.
look at nice, look at nice. Nice, man. Good vibes. All right.
I want to
Greenwich.
thank you and Obi for your assistance, sir.
What's that?
I want to thank you and Obi for your assistance in the upgrade with regards to the mix and so on.
Oh, all right, cool, man. Thanks a lot. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't even know. I wasn't even aware. But Greenwich, we want to get down to the nitty-gritty of things here. So, the police have been front and center in some incidents recently, or over time, however.
Yeah.
But this latest one with the WPC municipal police officer that was found dead on Sunday morning has created quite a stir across the nation. And I thought that we should give an understanding and maybe start from TTPS, municipal police. Because I realize that TTPS is always quick to say, that is not TTPS police, that is municipal police. So just for the public knowledge, for those who may not know, explain us the difference, TTPS, municipal police.
All right, so the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service covers the country in its entirety, right? We are I want to use the word premium or the governing body when it comes to law enforcement nationwide.
Okay.
Right? Municipal police would have the same powers of a police officer under the Act. However, their powers are usually within their what they call a municipality or your district, your area, right?
Right.
So there are several municipals in Trinidad and Tobago comprising of Arima, Tunapuna Regional Corporation, you have Sawa Lavantil, you have all these different Port of Spain city corporation, right? And within all these boroughs, there are law enforcement officers responsible for enforcing the rule of law within the specific boroughs they are assigned, right? Usually, to not be condescending, but they what we used to call market police long time, right? On their shoulder, on the epaulet, you would see identification in terms of which borough or which municipal they're responsible for, right? So that officer who, I'm going to say condolences to her family, who would have lost her life tragically. Of course, she would have been under the San Fernando City Corporation.
Okay.
Right? That borough down there, that municipal down there. So municipal police, they have all the powers of a police officer within the borough in which they are responsible for.
Okay. Now, having said that,
I hope that clears it up.
yeah, but I think, I mean, I can't get more straightforward than that. Now, having said that, the municipal police used to be under the Commissioner of Police. That was changed a few years ago, and they were put under the corporation or under local government, correct?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but yes, it is fair to say that, but ideally, the Commissioner of Police would have certain powers. He being the Commissioner of Police. He being the Commissioner, right? So ideally, the municipal police, they now have their own assistant commissioner coming right down the ranks, right? So of course, they would take responsibility for the management of the organization, their respective organizations.
Right.
However, when it comes to firearms and all these things, the Commissioner of Police still has overall management of such.
Okay, we'll get to that management aspect now. So, the Commissioner of Police, of course, is the boss. I'm going to put it that way in simple terms, right? And he has powers as it relates to all police, whether TTPS or municipal, correct?
Municipal, supplemental, estate, right? Yeah.
Now, when it comes to the distribution of firearms to a police station, right? Who deals with that? How does that work?
The distribution to a police station or the distribution to organizations?
Okay. I'm glad you term it like you asked that question. To organizations.
Right. The commissioner has the sole responsibility of guiding persons in terms of managing persons, in terms of import license, in terms of FULs, which is the farm users license, FUEC, which speaks of the security personnel not being the owners of the firearms, but are authorized to utilize it on their day-to-day duties. You see SA constables, supplemental police officers, special reserve officers, all having FUCs and so on that gives them the power to utilize a firearm on their day-to-day duty.
Right.
Right. The Commissioner of Police, of course, would be the signatory where all these things are concerned. Right. From purchase to import to management to distribution to the payment of their respective licenses on an annual basis. He is the spearhead where that's concerned.
Right. Now, all right, TTPS, municipal police, right? So we'll deal with the municipal police here because this is the one where the police officer was attached to, right?
Right.
How does it work with, is there a request that is sent to the Commissioner of Police requesting a certain amount of firearms to a station? How does that work? The distribution of firearms.
Right, with regards to station, Stefan, I can see that the Commissioner of Police has the responsibility of assigning appropriate or adequate amount of firearms in terms of quality and purpose,
right,
to respective stations, right? And it depends on the location, the geographical location of that station, the challenges you face in that district, and other issues, right? That will determine the strength of the station, the amount of officers performing duties there, right? Let me give you an example. Muloney Police Station, for example, would have a certain amount of firearms assigned to the officers who are attached to the station itself. They do sentry duty, they do patrols, they do whatever the case may be, so there's firearms assigned for them. However, there are other units based at that station, right, who too will require firearms based on their role and responsibility within the police service, right? What we call heavy arms may be assigned to operational officers, the task force, CID, and these are the bodies, right? Of course, sidearm pistols and things would be assigned to the officers who are on the ground on duty, who may not have to face the challenge that the operational officers would face. So you find community policing and other units may not require that amount of artillery like the task force. So of course, the great amount of firearms and the specific type of firearm and role of function of that firearm is to the discretion of the Commissioner of Police on the advisory, usually of the senior super of the division and the assistant commissioner of the region, the district.
Of the region or district, right? Okay. Yeah. All right. So all right. So the amount of firearms that is kept at a station, whether municipal or TTPS, is based on the geographical position of the station,
Challenges faced, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Good. And a police station could hold firearms for other police stations.
A police station usually holds firearms not only for other stations but for other organizations. MTS and other security organizations who are firearm usually have them housed at the station.
Okay, so they could hold firearm for other organizations.
Lodge, your firearms can be your personal firearm step on.
It could be
If you're traveling, however, it is lodge as well.
Yeah.
In the district station.
Of course. Now that we know all of that, right? Somebody's in charge of the armory at each station, right?
Usually, yes. Usually there's from ASP and up who has the overall responsibility of it. And on a daily basis, the second division officer in charge of the shift would have the responsibility to check and account for firearms.
Okay. How does that accounting process take place? Is a report written to a senior officer? Is that report then given to the commissioner of police? How does that reporting go?
No, Stefan, on a daily basis, we have something called an arms and ammunition check in accordance with the standing orders of the Tobago Police Service, where the officer in charge must check the arms, check the ammunition, and the corresponding registers, the firearm registers, and so on, to ensure that the tally for the ammunition and arms assigned to that specific station, all arms and ammunition are accounted for. You would have persons out on the field with their firearm that is assigned. They usually write up a register to account for the movement of the firearms and so on. Afterwards, it's simple mathematics to ensure that all firearms and ammunition are accounted for and are in fact clean and serviceable.
All right. Now, if a firearm goes missing and it is not reported, right? What action?
I have never come across a scenario where a firearm was missing and wasn't reported.
You have never come across a scenario like that?
Not one. There are times that human error, somebody may forget or neglect to write up the register and so on, right? But upon inquiry and so on, we have been able, in most instances I've been involved in, to account for the firearm. So it wasn't really missing, it's just that human error. The person may have run out and forget to do the register, whatever the case may be.
All right. But all of those firearms that are housed at these stations, all of them are marked TTPS, right?
They are marked, they have specific numbers assigned to them. Of course, the FDOs would have not only the TTPS number, but the serial number, description and everything of that specific weapon.
Right. So if those firearms, and which it appears to be, and from information I have, some have already been sold and that kind of thing. I ain't talking about this last set here, I'm talking about in the past. Because we have seen, I could remember that there was, it had about 25,000 rounds of ammunition went missing from the army not too long ago. I do not know if that was recovered. We have had shells, Trinidad and Tobago Defense Force shells. I cannot recall if TTPS shells have been recovered at crime scenes as well. But in the event that those firearms end up into the hands of criminals, right? Because we know criminals already have the illegal firearms. But this breach that we're seeing that took place at this municipal police station here, and those firearms ended up in the hands of criminal elements, of course it goes without saying that is a crisis within itself.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, once again, it's not the TTPS per se, but it is some form of policing that has been called into question here. And it goes back to the conversation last week where when these things occur and the regularity of these occurrences are quite disturbing. And I mean, how does the police service now work towards that public trust and confidence? Because this is another situation here that has, eroded that particular exercise of trying to regain that public trust and confidence amongst the population. So, I mean, I don't know where the TTPS goes from here.
Stefan, I want to say something. Based on preliminary reports, the persons who were detained, the suspects who were detained for this situation range between the age of 16 and 33.
Yep.
That's what you heard as well, right?
Yes, 16 and 33.
16 and 33. I pray that this statement don't get me in trouble, but I think it needs to be said. We have presently a society that focuses on fault, right? It is always somebody's fault when something goes wrong. I'll give you an example of my mindset where that's concerned. At the youth club, if a child is near a piece of paper and refuses to pick it up or neglects to pick it up, that child is disciplined.
Right.
A door is left open with the air condition on. The child closest to the door is disciplined. And these children may say, I didn't put it there, it's not my fault. It is not my fault. I didn't leave the door open, it's not my fault. Right? However, we are trying to change the mindset of our young people and hopefully our nation to stop thinking along the line of fault and thinking along the line of responsibility. I may not have tossed that paper there, but I know it's not supposed to be there, and therefore it's my responsibility to ensure it's not there. Right? I may not be responsible for the door being opened. It may not be my fault the door is open, but I am aware that that door ought not to be open, and as such is my responsibility to ensure it's closed.
Right.
Right? Every time a situation like this occurred, the first thing we do is focus on whose fault it is. And in calling for accountability, the minister must go, the commissioner must go, because it's their fault. Right? When we're not watching a specific trend taking place in the country in terms of our youth being taught to focus on fault and not responsibility. There's absolutely no accountability where we are concerned. AGC, for example, want to put them out, I didn't pay my rent. It is their fault, the heartless, the wicked, when it's supposed to be my responsibility to pay said rent. Right? We need to change our mindset, and this is the mindset our young people have. They have this get rich or die trying mindset that they're getting from all over social media. And the fact of the matter is, the persons responsible for this offense honestly thought they were capable of getting away with it.
Yeah.
Right? Because they have seen a society where there's no accountability, but there's fault, and they know ideally the blame would not be placed on them, it would be placed on the powers that be. But these young people come from homes, right? And it is the responsibility of the parents and the community to ensure that our young people are raised right. It is not the responsibility of the police and the teachers alone to discipline or guide our children.
Okay.
Our young people.
All right.
Right? And every time an incident occurs, there's always some postmortem as to whose fault it is.
Right.
Right? When the fact of the matter is our focus should be what is our responsibility. It is the police responsibility to enforce the law. Right? When things go wrong, we say it's the police fault, but is it really? It is our responsibility as citizens to do our endeavor best to abide by the law as well.
All right. But Brennan, just hold that thought right there, right? We got to go to a break. All right. We got to go to a break and we'll come back and open the phone lines, right? We are 8 minutes away from the hour of 7 o'clock. Let me just plug Keolic. So the Keolic range of products backed by science, over 900 scientific research and clinical trials, And you can pick up several products in this range, from the cleanse and digestion to the blood pressure health, to the cholesterol health, the total heart health, the circulation health, the Keo Green Powder drink mix, and the probiotics. And all you have to do is visit a pharmacy or a health store across the country. For more information, you can WhatsApp 728-0338. That is 728-0338. We're going to take the break. When we come back, we will get back to it with Sergeant Greenwich, and we're going to open the phone lines. Stay tuned.
On April 25th, gather around Team UNC for speeches on the state of the nation, including Prime Minister KPB 2.0.
The people of our country can be assured that assets that belong to them are now being managed in a manner to bring the greatest returns to our country and our citizens.
37 years of party, 1 year in government. Congress 26 from the Couva South Hall car park, Saturday, April 25th at 2 p.m. Live coverage on this station and all streaming platforms.
Better days are coming. Better days ahead.
On Sunday, 3rd May from 4 p.m., the enchanting outdoor garden theater, Queen's Hall, is simply the place to be. Jazz and wine. Jazz and wine. Jazz and wine. Experience an unforgettable evening with Paula Salandi Green and her captivating vocals. Pianist extraordinaire Dane Gulston and his band Sweetbread, featuring the Queen of Queens, Terry Lyons. Ford at Bigford, renowned for her powerful, soulful voice and impeccable fashion. The dynamic saxophonist Francis Prime, and a grand finale by the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service Steel Orchestra to get you off your seats. Jazz and Wine, Sunday, May 3rd from 4 p.m. For tickets, visit Java Nation Queen's Park East, Queen's Hall box office, online at islandetickets.com or call 309-3131 for more info. Miss it? No way. No way.
Astrologer Mohit Ji is known for providing insightful astrology guidance for complex life situations, dealing with love confusion, delayed marriage, partner distancing, or serious relationship breakdowns. His approach focuses on understanding the root cause and guiding you toward the right path. If financial instability or business setbacks are affecting you, his spiritual remedies may support positive change. With psychic reading, horoscope analysis, and palm insights, he offers practical clarity. His services also include protection from negative energies and removal of bad luck. Call at +1 868 334 2796.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. At Better Life Ostomy Care, they understand and offer a wide range of products and services that will allow ostomates to lead a better life. From colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. They also have RN care available for ostomy home care with affordable starter packages. No need to look for nurse or supply. Everything is just a phone call away. Better Life Ostomy Care is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. You can call them at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or visit their website at www.betterlifeostomycareTT.com to find out more about their offerings. You can also write to them at betterlifeostomycareTT@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Care, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
Are you living with pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes? Manage it with the unique Jameson 100% complete multivitamin with 400 micrograms of chromium to lower blood glucose, lutein for your eyes, B vitamins for energy, vitamin C and lycopene for antioxidant support. Take a step towards a healthier tomorrow and make the proactive switch to Jameson today.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
If you want to be a better chef at home or advance your professional career,
Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy is the best place to be.
Some of the courses that we offer here at the Academy: Creative National Cuisine 1 and 2, Baking and Pastry 1 and 2, Kids Summer Cooking Classes, one-day classes at the workshop. We have Asian cooking classes and certificate in culinary arts, food lovers and professionals.
Start your culinary journey today with us at the Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
Eden Heights Clinic is one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prolozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb bagging, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Their professional doctors, Drs. Carlos Navarro, Bronwyn Navarro, and Brian Thompson, provide consultation services in areas of diabetes detox programs, arthritis, sports injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, persons suffering with knee, shoulder, and back pain. At Eden Heights Clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations: at 13 Montague Avenue, Twin City, at 41 Ramsaran Street, Shoguanas, or give them a call at 640-8985 or 613-7571, or send them a WhatsApp to 493-9196. Eden Heights Clinic is your right choice.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Master Ganesh Bhargav offers powerful guidance for all kinds of life problems, doubts, confusion, protection needs, and clarity. His astrology practice comes from a powerful ancestral tribal lineage with over 500 years of astrological and spiritual practice. Bhargavji does not dominate or pressure clients. Instead, he focuses on fixing problems with care and balance. His reunion love spells and death reversal spells are designed to restore harmony and provide lifetime protection. This is not individual effort alone, but collective spiritual power working for you. Many clients notice strong positive changes within a few sessions. Call +1 868 347 2350.
On April 25th, gather around Team UNC for speeches on the state of the nation, including Prime Minister KPB 2.0.
The people of our country can be assured that assets that belong to them are now being managed in a manner to bring the greatest returns to our country and our citizens.
37 years a party, 1 year in government. Congress 26 from the Couva South Hall car park, Saturday, April 25th at 2 p.m. Live coverage on this station and all streaming platforms.
Better days are coming. Better days ahead.
All right, so we're back, and we got Sergeant Greenwich with us here. Now, Greenwich, before the break, 4 minutes past your 7 o'clock, by the way, people. Before the break, you made a very strong statement. I think it's an accurate statement. During the break, you were telling me, look, I ain't trying to blame, I ain't blaming, it was society, you said?
No, I'm not blaming the society, I'm not blaming citizens. We all have a role and responsibility, including law enforcement, right? That sometimes, admittedly, we don't get right, right? But I keep saying that, Stefan, we reach a point we cannot focus on fault anymore, right? From a political stand, each party blames the other's fault. So it's our responsibility now, as a community, as a nation, to really forget whose fault it was and focus on getting things right in this country, including TTPS, including all the other powers that be, including the average citizen on the street.
Yeah.
It's our responsibility to try and get right now.
Well, I have realized
Forget
that,
fault.
but I have realized in recent times, just lately here, certain mechanism seems to be working, because we had the kidnapping of a woman in San Juan by some Venezuelans, and she was found within hours. We had the situation here with the municipal police and the guns, and some of it has been recovered so far. And outside of that, policing was done, where they could have traced the CCTV camera footage and everything, and piece everything together and come up with a suspect. And based on information given by him, they would have gotten other people in custody. I'm seeing right. So these things are definitely, something is working. Even the shooting.
It also speaks of, Stefan.
Huh?
It also speaks of our citizens playing their role in terms of their responsibility to assist and support the TTPS in the investigation. Right? Our commissioner, I can't remember which one, once said, information is the lifeblood of the Tobago Police Service. Without the information, these firearms and so on couldn't be recovered.
Okay.
Right? So we want to thank the public for standing up to their responsibility and assisting the police service in ensuring that some level of justice takes place.
All right.
Right? And again, this is the mindset we need to have.
All right, let's take a few calls in the time that we have here, because we have about 19 minutes. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, morning, caller.
Morning, Stefan. Morning, Mr. Greenwich. Thank you very much. I'm feeling as a king this morning for what you have said this morning. You understand? Listening to you and Stefan, the question he have asked you, how you answered, but what got me beaten and saying, well, yes, this is it, is what you said about responsibility. And when you draw the reference to the kid that opened the door and didn't open it and wanted somebody else to come and close it and then blaming game. This is what is the situation in this country. And if we get those big people, when I say big people, responsible people, I don't want to call names because this could cause a problem. As you said, that goes for everybody. Dick Tom Harry, from the Prime Minister, go back, right back down. Don't blame anybody. Instead of blaming somebody, come and try and assist. And this, I feel happy for what you said here, that the international will hear what you said. And this is the fact today, that this blame game can't work. Assist and help, and let me get where we want to be. Have a nice day.
All right, no problem, man. But that was more of a
Thank you,
statement.
sir.
Yeah, that was more of a statement than a question. 327-7400. Any questions you have for Sergeant Greenwich that maybe I would have missed? Morning.
Morning, Stefan. Morning, Sergeant Greenwich.
Yes, sir.
Now, Sergeant Greenwich, you are not the Commissioner of Police, but my question is, we had a summit in Trinidad called the CHOGAM, and when the summit was taking place, we had police officers and soldiers on almost every corner in this country. And my question is this morning, we are under a state emergency, right? Yet still these criminals are constantly still going about their merry business and shooting, drive-by, or nothing. My question is this morning, can you recommend to the Commissioner of Police that he take the same approach and have officers on each corner all over the street? All these guard and emergency officers you will have at just station in this in LC Koro. Why did you come out and flood the nation street? Because for me, Sergeant Greenwich, it really hard as a law-abiding citizen, especially to see that shooting Sunday up on Lady Young, where a little child lose her life, and these men just come do the shooting and they go on the merry way. Had they had police presence all over the nation's place, did I think twice in doing the thing? So that's my question, Sergeant Greenwich. Can you make a recommendation to the Commissioner that he can put officers all over the nation street? Thank you, locked on listening.
All right. Yeah, Greenwich.
All right, caller.
Thoughts on that?
Caller, thanks for that advisory. I am certain that the powers that be are listening on, and they will give some level of consideration to your suggestion. Yeah, they listening on, and they could give they would give consideration to that, right? However, again, these firearms don't jump from where they are into a vehicle just like that, Stefan.
Right.
Right? Somebody have to take out, and with the size, it's only obvious that it could be a firearm, right? So I know I am fully aware that the relationship between law enforcement and the public has its challenges, right? But we need to think along the have the mindset that if I don't say something about what I see, what happens if it adversely affects my family? I have children going to school. I have loved ones at the workplace. Suppose the intent is to target some place where you have a loved one, right? So we need to stop thinking selfishly as a society and seeing things as just the responsibility of one organization or one entity, and understand that we all have a role and a part we can play in ensuring that things improve. Right? Homicides are crimes of opportunity, and the most a continuous presence would do is kind of delay the process. But if a man make up his mind, because his mindset is that, and we're not focusing on changing mindset, that I have to kill this person to get some level of recourse, at some point it is going to happen.
Okay.
Right? The commissioner used a statement, and he's right. The Tobago Police Service is not omnipresent. And these are, in fact, crimes of opportunity. So we need to start focusing on changing mindset, more important than anything else.
Okay. Let me take another one here. Hello, good morning.
Pleasant morning, Stefan.
Yeah, morning, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, pleasant morning.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Sarge, really and truly, I'm feeling sorry right now, because really and truly, Sarge, I'm repeating myself over and over. I'm not seeing police presence, and that's the problem there, Sarge. Sarge, we need to go back to basic. And here, what now, Sarge? When you go in primary school, they are saying what you want to be. You start talking your mind, or be a police. It's not people who obtaining 8 and 9 O-levels and sit down home for a whole decade and can't get a job, and that's the last resort. And, you know, when you do something, you have to be passionate. You know what I'm saying? You have to serve your country. And when you're wearing that uniform, you have to wear that uniform with a lot of dignity, pride, and passion. And I'm not seeing that. You know what I'm saying? I love my country, you know. The police just need to work and go hard, and things will materialize. If we have to bring down this statistic in crime, or bring down the crime rate, we need police presence. It is fundamental. And if you're not getting that, crap or smoke the pipe. You know what I'm saying? I love my country, you know. And this is not talking, This is not talking. You can't want to be a police officer when you're 35. You You have to want to be a police officer, you go in primary school. Where you want to be? I want to be a police officer. And it comes from there. You know what I'm saying? Have a wonderful day. I know you have good police officers who go in hard, like the Ismail Pitt and the Russell and the Richard Smith and the Remy and all these fellas, the Thompson and all these fellas. I know there are proper police officers out there, but there are people there who are parasites. You know what I'm saying? They need to come and do what is required of them. You know what I'm saying? And if we could get that, Trinidad and Tobago is a safe place. Have a nice day.
All right, cool, man. Yep.
Totally agree with Paula. There's nothing I could say to add to what that statement he made. That is so true. Again, I remember retired Commissioner Malcolm Jacob once said, you could pay police to do the work. You can't pay them to be passionate about it. That passion has to come from within. And again, Stephen, I'm reiterating the point. That passion would come from the way we are raised and mindset. We are not raised really to be patriots of our country, and that's part and parcel of the problem.
All right. I'll take another one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Stefan.
Yeah,
Stefan,
morning.
I'd like to ask Mr. Greenidge, what is his take on the video that was made in Lavantil with the youths and them acting in the video, right? And the singing on it, that cursing and thing on the video. I want to know what is his take on that video.
All right. Greenwich, there was a music video apparently where some youths were involved and you know, it had little gunman thing and all kind of thing in it. That's what the caller is asking about. Like, what's your take on that?
Stephanie, again, the caller is helping me reinforce the point I'm trying to make all morning. Where are the parents of these children? Right? They say
well, obviously absent while the filming was taking place, but go ahead.
Correct. We say art imitates life. Right? We have become so desensitized, and to some extent, we now glorify and admire gang culture that even our children are emulating it. And when they grow up with that mindset, what do you think is going to happen a few years again?
Okay. Yeah, understood. That's it? Or you froze?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, yeah. All right. I'll go in again. Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning.
Yeah, morning. Go ahead.
Officer Greenwich, pleasant morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
This is Manadi Grong. My question this morning, I would like to know when these officers them perform these kind of acts or they find them guilty. I would like to know if they have a special cell, a special holding cell for these officers them, or if they have a special guard for them, because by the end of the day, they did a criminal offense, right? So I would like to know if they're mixing together with the prisoners or there was special cell for these men and them. Now, I know the municipal police not running under the commissioner of police. I would like to know if they also getting the 21 gun salute, or if they find any little mishap in it, if she will still receive a 21 gun salute, right? By the end of the day, we will look down and see, but this is not the first time a firearm will be missing. This is not the first time an officer will be charged with some kind of crime, but you know you just want to have them to have proper they call it, you want them to be on a certain guard. You don't want them to be mixing with the criminals. So I would like to know if they will have them in a special cell or if they will have proper guarding for them. That is mine. I would like to know that this morning. And by the end of the day, we will look on and see what you see. But Sergeant, you're looking like Dave Elcock, boy. You know Dave Elcock? You're looking like Dave Elcock there behind that thing. So take care. Have a blessed one, brothers.
No problem.
Thank you, man on the ground. I do not want to mislead the public with regards to the policies of the Tobago Prison Service. If someone is charged, that is in whose remit they would fall. But I am advised that usually the prison service will do a risk assessment, and based on that risk assessment, there will be a determination as to where the persons who are arrested, charged, or even convicted would be housed.
Okay. We'll take another one. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Morning.
Morning, Stefan.
Morning, my dear. Go ahead.
Morning to the sergeant. Greenwich.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
There's a video circulating with a policeman beating a woman. It is said that nothing could be done without the woman making a report. Is that so? Is that true?
From a criminal aspect, yes, it is true, right? The crime must have a victim, and for it to become a victim, it must be reported. And it's part and parcel of the problem. We have a situation where a lot of our females are not coming forward and making reports, and even sometimes when they make the report, there's no follow-up as what ought to be done in terms of ensuring that they get some level of justice. And that by itself is a conversation to be had on its own merit, right? Because there are several reasons in which a female may decide not to pursue the matter, whatever the case, be it socioeconomic in terms of he being a breadwinner, be it children involved. There are several reasons why, right? But I think what we need is some level of support so that our females are confident enough to come forward and do what is required. From the policeman perspective, in terms of discipline, once it's identified that the incident did in fact really take place, there can be disciplinary proceedings in terms of his actions putting the police service into disrepute.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We take another one. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, morning. Go ahead.
Morning. I know this is beyond the sergeant pay grade, but people don't have to report car incidents and them kind of thing. But they go after the people and they have set up roadblocks and they
Definitely hearing.
and they
Just so, caller, just so. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. The police don't have to get a report on derelict vehicles, but they go out there and they look for them and they charge them. And they boast about the amount of tickets. The police is charged to maintain law and order. And they start up the program by saying let us not play the blame game. So the police job is to enforce law and order regardless of whatever is happening in the country. They have a state of emergency where they could go and operate, and the police has demonstrated time and time that when they get up and do their jobs, they now bring things into that state of law and order, like how they find back the kidnapped woman, how they're finding the guns now, how they're locking up people and all kind of thing.
All right.
So my issue here now for Greenwich now, I know it's about the pay grade really and truly, is that when will the police start doing their jobs properly? Because if nobody reports or nobody says nothing, then what happens? The police can't function? So my thing for him is very simple. And the question I have to ask him is that he can't answer that. The police is sitting down on their hands. So a question I have to ask him, how do you say something in a legal fashion that says people are not performing? Have a good day, man.
All right, no problem. Well, the caller seems to think that, the police are doing their job.
And so for again, when things like this happen, like the tide, public opinion would sway from time to time. In the words of Marshall Montano, you're only as good as your last performance, right? So onus is really on the PTTPS to ensure that excellence becomes a culture and it becomes consistent, right? There are times we are heralded by the public as heroes when we apply ourselves and we do well, and then one incident would occur and kick down the entire pail of milk and we have to start back milking the cow all over again, right? So I understand, right? And again, we need to have measures in place to ensure that our performance is top tier at all times.
All right. Well, we just about out of time. Maybe I could, good. I wonder if I could squeeze this one quick call. Final caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, morning.
Hello, morning. Morning, Stephen.
Yes.
Sergeant Greenwich, I would like you to echo my sentiments of congratulating the commissioner for the swift action that he has been taken on this issue there. He has been on the ground from day one. For a commissioner and the police to be on the ground and making a video call 1:30 in the morning, that says a lot to the public. He wasn't sleeping on the job. And I must give him total marks for that. However, he needs to get the rest of the guns, and I know he's working on that, and it will happen. Secondly, there must be surprise audits on all police stations on the inventory of the strong room. I say no more at this time. Thanks a lot.
Okay, no problem. Greenwich?
All right, I want to thank the caller. A lot of people called in, a lot of people made comments, and nobody really took into cognizance that we have a commissioner now that is leading by example, right? He was on the scene. He has attempted and continues to attempt to be as transparent as he can, bringing the information into real time to the public, right, in terms of what is taking place and the progress of this investigation. Right, so I thank you, caller, for being able to observe that and giving the commissioner his flowers.
Right. Well, Greenwich, I mean, as we close the segment this morning, I think, look, one thing is clear. We all need to do better, right? And yes, the police service, we can look at it both ways, right? The police service has responsibility to maintain law and order and enforce the laws. As parents and members of society, we also have a responsibility to teach the young people right from wrong and just do basic parenting and you know what I mean, you know the thing that's go, how it was a long time, right? And instill discipline and things like that in the younger generation. We need to inspire. But I think what we're lacking in society is role models, positive role models. It is one of the problems is it has become cool to associate yourself with bad things.
Yeah,
and that is a fact. And that's why we see the gravitation towards so much negativity, because that's the cool thing to do, however people want to term it or look at it, right?
But most youth want to be fully done, they want to be fully evil, they want to be fully this, fully that, and that's the problem. And we have accepted that as adults and parents.
Yeah, and you know, unfortunately, that is where we are. I have come to the conclusion that we have lost a generation, but I am just saying, while that might be a fact in my mind, we have to start working towards saving the next one. And we have to have a starting point. So where do we begin? And we cannot begin with, you know, the same old talk and, you know, and everybody throwing their arms up and saying, it's not me, it's that person over there. And nobody don't want to take responsibility.
Fault.
You know, so...
We let's focus on fault.
Yeah. So there's much to talk about still as it relates to that. But I want to thank you for your time this morning, man. Thanks a lot.
My pleasure, Stefan.
Yep.
You all be safe.
All right, you too. People, we got to get to the break. As we go to the break, I want to remind you of Jameson. So boost your immune system with Jameson immunity products to fight off the seasonal sniffles such as your cold fighter with Echinacea vitamin C chews with the honey lemon flavor. And for additional support, try the delicious vitamin D3 chews and ultra strength zinc. Chew, fight and feel amazing with Jameson trusted vitamins and minerals. We go to the break. When we return, Pastor John will be with us. Stay tuned.
On April 25th, gather around Team UNC for speeches on the state of the nation, including Prime Minister KPB 2.0.
The people of our country can be assured that assets that belong to them are now being managed in a manner to bring the greatest returns to our country and our citizens.
37 years of party, 1 year in government. Congress 26 from the Couva South Hall car park, Saturday, April 25th at 2 p.m. Live coverage on this station and all streaming platforms.
Better days are coming. Brighter days ahead.
At the castle, we just love moms.
I love you, Mommy.
And this Mother's Day, we are cooking up a storm with lots of tasty food. So forget about cooking. Let us fix dinner with a popular family meal. And lunch is a breeze with a snack box and the fish, chicken, and veggie sandwich combos. Oh yeah, and we've got the chicken and wing buckets, plus rotisserie meals, and of course, delicious sides. And it's all cooked with our nice local seasonings. So take a break and enjoy. Happy Mother's Day from Royal Castle.
Let the rhythm inspire you at the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival 2026. Pure Jazz. Tuesday, May 5th, Grammy-winning Esperanza Spalding. Then on Thursday, May 7th, Branford Marcellus Quartet. May 6th, Kingdom Night. Gospel Powerhouse Ty Trebet. Ada AE. Then feel the rhythm at Caribbean Fusion. Friday, May 8th, featuring the original Wailers with Al Anderson. Skip Marley, Cast the Band. Imran Nerdy, Dexter Daps. World Beats. Saturday, May 9th, Afrobeat sensation Thames. Princess Lover, X-Man, Lou City, October 4, and Ella May. The ultimate celebration, Sunday, May 10th, featuring the legendary Billy Ocean. Beverly Knight, Mervyn Wilkinson, R&B icons Brandy and Monica. Online tickets available at stluciajazzandartsfestival.com.
Welcome to Antigua Mars. Them people have no behavior. They have no behavior. Welcome to Antigua Mars. Clear out how you know it's danger. How you know it's danger. When it comes to Mars, it was that layer.
Ostomy care is a unique and intimate condition that can seem challenging for individuals afflicted by it. At Better Life Ostomy Care, they understand and offer a wide range of products and services that will allow ostomates to lead a better life. From colostomy and urostomy pouches, paste and powders, antibacterial wipes, Brava strips, deodorants, gloves, gauze, bed liners, and much, much more. They also have RN care available for ostomy home care with affordable starter packages. No need to look for nurse or supply. Everything is just a phone call away. Better Life Ostomy Care is located at number 4 Mosque Street, Caroni. You can call them at 308-6709 or 472-5878 or visit their website at www.betterlifeostomycareTT.com to find out more about their offerings. You can also write to them at betterlifeostomycareTT@gmail.com or find them on Facebook. Better Life Ostomy Care, servicing ostomates with a better quality of life.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Eden Heights Clinic is one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prolozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb backing, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Their professional doctors, Drs. Carlos Navarro, Bronwyn Navarro, and Brian Thompson, provide consultation services in areas of diabetes detox programs, arthritis, sports injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, persons suffering with knee, shoulder, and back pain. At Eden Heights Clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations at 13 Montague Avenue, Twin City, at 41 Ramsaran Street, Chaguanas, or give them a call at 640-8985 or 613-7571, or send them a WhatsApp to 493-9196. Eden Heights Clinic is your right choice.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Are you living with pre-diabetes or type 2 diabetes? Manage it with the unique Jameson 100% complete multivitamin with 400 micrograms of chromium to lower blood glucose, lutein for your eyes, B vitamins for energy, vitamin C, and lycopene for antioxidant support. Take a step towards a healthier tomorrow and make the proactive switch to Jameson today.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Leisha high quality unbleached bromate free all-purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Leisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Leisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canoopia. Chic Leisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Feeling distance in your relationship or sensing someone interfering between you and your partner? Connect with Pandit Anirudh, known for powerful and result-oriented love solutions. His effective love spells have helped many reunite with lost partners. If you face family conflict, marriage issues, negativity, or financial stress, his strong mantras bring quick relief. Know what lies ahead in your love life and future through powerful astrology readings. Many lives have changed. Now it's your turn. Contact +1 868 278 0399.
Why just manage disease when you can reverse it? At Setwaya's Holistic Health Clinic, we don't just mask symptoms, we focus on reversing illness naturally. Imagine freedom from medications and the cycle of dependence. Our approach dives deep into uncovering root causes without herbs, tonics, or medications. From diabetes and heart disease to mental health, obesity, and more, our personalized care is transforming lives. Ready to begin? Book your consultation today, either in our San Fernando office or online. Call or WhatsApp 279-3935 or 761-1952. Your health journey starts now at Setwayo's Holistic Health Clinic, where transformation is within reach.
On April 25th, gather around Team UNC for speeches on the state of the nation, including Prime Minister KPB 2.0.
The people of our country can be assured that assets that belong to them are now being managed in a manner to bring the greatest returns to our country and our citizens.
37 years a party, 1 year in government. Congress 26 from the Couva South Hall Car Park, Saturday, April 25th at 2 p.m. Live coverage on this station and all streaming platforms.
Better days are coming. Better days ahead.
All right, people, so we're back on Breaking Dawn this morning, and we got Pastor John with us for the next 15 minutes, so let's go. One time, bring him in via Zoom. Understand we have a testimonial this morning that we will take a listen to. It's an audio clip of a testimonial that Pastor John has. So, Pastor, before we get to the testimonial, just line it up for us. Let's get a little recap as to what it's about.
Okay, it's a testimony
about a lady with diabetes, and as I teach over and over, diabetes is one of the causes of glaucoma. And because she had glaucoma and blind in the two eyes, over time, when she repaired herself, the body healed itself. The testimony, you must note, is not telling you or saying to anyone that the product healed them. A matter of fact, let me give the disclaimer before you play. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, mitigate, cure, or prevent any disease. But oxidative stress is the doorway of chronic disease, like glaucoma. Stop the damage before disease begins. When cells break down, disease show up. Internal damage, external disease. Protect yourself, protect your life. And this is the teaching that I've been teaching. If you activate your whole entire system, something like glaucoma, and we could go on and on, we don't have 10 hours today, but something like glaucoma where medically there is no cure for it, but if you activate your cells, if you repair your cells, the damaged cells in your system, your body is capable of healing itself. So this is a glaucoma testimony of one of many. You could play it as you go along, sir.
All right, so we're going to get to that testimony right now. Gentlemen, run the clip.
2018.
So you have been blind for over 5 years? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
So the floor is all yours. Tell us your story, because you were blind in one eye or two eyes?
I'm blind in two eyes. All I could see nothing was light. And people had to, I love going to church, so people had to walk with me in the church to sit down. When the praise team sang, I couldn't see none of them. I couldn't see my children, my family. But the prayer of the righteous availeth much. And Naomi got me on this product. I started taking it. My eye began to open. Now, one day it was open, but it wasn't gradually, because one day I testified that I'd like to look at the story. I don't look at the story no more, but I like to look at the story. And I hear the man talking, and I always thought it was a white man talking. And so one day when I look at the TV, it was a black man talking. I said, oh my God, the man is black. And my eyes began to get clear. Now, one thing, when you get on these products, stay on these products. I got off the product. I got off.
What caused your blindness?
Diabetes.
Oh, you are diabetes is what caused it.
Yes.
Did you develop any specific disease for the blindness, like glaucoma or cataract, or you just get blind?
Glaucoma and cataract. So I had surgery. I had surgery in my right eye for glaucoma. I had surgery of cataract in my right eye and my left. They told me in my left eye is the blood cannot flow in the left eye.
So blindness is a wall of darkness, vision impaired. You can still see shadows.
Right.
You were in vision impaired, or you were totally blind in a place of darkness?
And totally, but they said vision appeared, and then all of a sudden I just couldn't see nothing.
So now, how will you describe your eyesight today as we speak right now?
Today, it's like kind of cloudy, but I can see. They told me that I would never see colors. I'm able to see colors. I'm able to cook, to see my food. Only thing, like, I cannot, like, read like I want to, like my Bible, but I listen to it. But it has get better. So I'm back on the product.
Well,
and so where that
what made you came off the product?
Money wise.
Oh,
money.
You're financially you're struggling financially, but you're able to come back now.
I'm able to come back, and I'm gonna stay back home.
And what is it? As you come back, you're still getting results.
I'm still getting results because I used to the microwave. I used to have the photo for pressing the start number. Now I can see where I could press where it's a start or pressing number 3 or something like that.
Your testimony is making me feel so good today because people need help with when it comes to glaucoma, cataract, and blindness. Some people have given up hope. A lot of people, you just talk about money issues. So we know for a fact money is a crisis for a lot of people. A lot of people say it's too expensive. But now you was blind, now you could see. And you know you struggle with finances. How do you explain that to somebody?
Right, yeah, I was struggling with finance, and I just stopped with the product. But stay on the product. If I would stay on it, my eyes I've been driving now.
Wow.
I would have been driving now, but I did not stay. And so, but I'm back on.
And what state or what country you live?
I live in Charlotte, North Carolina.
You live in North Carolina.
Yes,
wow.
Sir.
And the person who invited you and gave you these products, I hope you remember to give them a kiss in Macy's window. No, seriously. Not just a kiss, because if you kiss her privately, nobody will know. But if you put her in Macy's window, CNN is a big market. They like to broadcast news. They go broadcast the news and want to talk about how this woman was blind and now you can see. You have so much to praise God for. The world need your testimony. Is a testimony that we are getting to the point whereby we are seeing these testimonies digging deep. We got cancer testimonies. We got you blind testimonies and a few others. And people with all manner of sickness. We got people who have HIV no longer have HIV anymore. And the list continue to grow longer and longer and longer and longer. May God bless your heart. I cannot. You just perk me up. You just awake me. My eyes are open big today because I cannot tell you. You have no idea what you did to me with this testimony. I wish the whole world could be listening to you. 2.2 billion people in the world right now is either vision impaired or totally blind.
Right.
That's crazy. That's a painful number just to repeat it.
And so now I walk in the church by myself.
Wow.
I sit down in the church by myself. I'm able to see the praise team. But another thing, I lost my daughter in January of this year. And it's hard, but I think that product is helping me. It's giving me strength. The potato.
And by the way, how old are you?
I'm 65.
You're young lady, man. You just start to live. So keep going, okay?
Yeah. So thank you. I just want to tell my testimony.
All right. So there is a confessional there or testimony by one of the persons that used the product by Pastor John there. Pastor John, you want to add anything to that?
Yes, I want to say to people, that's very, very simple. I don't know if we have 2 more minutes or not.
We have 3. We have 3 more minutes.
Okay, so I will give this illustration in layman terms. The clogged drain system, your eye is like a sink. Your eye consistently makes fluid, which is like water from the faucet. That fluid must be drained out properly. Diabetes damages the drainage system like grease clogging in your pipe or your sink. Pressure build up in the eyes. That pressure damages the optic nerve. That is glaucoma. We have so many layman terms illustrations that we could go through today. Today, if you fix your cells, you support your body. When you have a broken cell, you have a broken body. If you have a glass and it fell on the ground, it breaks. An egg fell on the ground, it breaks. The question is it possible to repair it? And the only way to repair it is to restore, activate the antioxidant enzyme in the body. That's why the activator and the sugar blocker. I am not a healer man. I am giving you enough to activate your system, activate your own insulin, activate your GLP-1, activate your own collagen in your body. You have diabetes, you can see results because of the A1C reducing below 5.7. You no longer have diabetes because your body was able to produce its own insulin before you had diabetes when you was healthy. So the message today is to call me at 516-286-7079. That's my final thoughts today. To call for more information, or if you wish to place an order, that's fine. You need to get more details, it's fine also. God bless you.
All right, Pastor John, well, thanks a lot. And people, remember, you can catch him on his Zoom. He has his Zoom sessions absolutely free. You can contact him today, 1516-286-7079. That is Pastor John, and you just heard a testimonial there from somebody who has used the product as it relates to their eyesight. All right, so very important information and a terrific testimonial. Pastor John, enjoy your day. Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you.
Nice. So that is Pastor John, and we will be back after this with the birthdays and after acknowledging my sponsors, so Run Stuff and Run. Stay tuned.
On April 25th, gather around Team UNC for speeches on the state of the nation, including Prime Minister KPB 2.0.
The people of our country can be assured that assets that belong to them are now being managed in a manner to bring the greatest returns to our country and our citizens.
37 years of party, 1 year in government. Congress 26 from the Couva South Hall car park, Saturday, April 25th at 2 p.m. Live coverage on this station and all streaming platforms.
Better days are coming. Better days ahead.
Hi there, Stephen Reese from Stephen Reese Productions, and I would just like to thank everybody, all of the participants and the sponsors who came on board to support Run Stephen Run 2026, and we look forward to your continued support in 2027. I will see you on Sunday, April 26th at QRC, 6 a.m. Do not be late. All right, Run Stephen Run. We on. And once again, thank you.
Eden Heights Clinic is one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prolozone therapy, live blood analysis, halotherapy, limb backing, nutritional programs, colon hydrotherapy, weight loss programs, oxygen baths, and more. Their professional doctors, Drs. Carlos Navarro, Bronwyn Navarro, and Brian Thompson provide consultation services in areas of diabetes detox programs, arthritis, sports injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, persons suffering with knee, shoulder, and back pain. At Eden Heights Clinic, they understand that your health is your wealth. Get in touch with them to determine which service is the right choice for you. Visit them at any one of their 3 locations at 13 Montague Avenue, Twin City, at 41 Ramsaran Street, Shoguanas, or give them a call at 640-8985 or 613-7571, or send them a WhatsApp to 493-9196. Eden Heights Clinic is your right choice.
Scandal in Cedros heads back to Cipriani College. You heard right. The Scandal is back at Cipriani College on Saturday the 25th of April at 8:30 p.m. and Sunday the 26th at 6:30 p.m. Tickets available now at usual outlets and online. Box office at Cipriani College opens on Monday 20th of April, 12 noon to 6 p.m. daily. People can't get enough of Scandal in Cedros. Cipriani College, we coming back.
Scandal in Cedros.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today. Master Ganesh Bhargav offers powerful guidance for all kinds of life problems, doubts, confusion, protection needs, and clarity. His astrology practice comes from a powerful ancestral tribal lineage with over 500 years of astrological and spiritual practice. Bhargavji does not dominate or pressure clients. Instead, he focuses on fixing problems with care and balance. His reunion love spells and death reversal spells are designed to restore harmony and provide lifetime protection. This is not individual effort alone, but collective spiritual power working for you. Many clients notice strong positive changes within a few sessions. Call +1 868 347 2350.
Welcome to Car City Trading, your #1 supply of brand new Korean auto parts. Come on down to lot number 78, Bamboo Settlement number 2, Valsain, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday and 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday to get your Hyundai and Kia vehicular needs. Car City Trading has everything your vehicle needs, from a brand new head and blocks to engine parts, transmissions, suspension parts, body parts, electrical parts, braking system, AC system, even the smallest sensor, and much more. WhatsApp us today at 704-2246 or call us at 645-2603 and let us be your car parts solution. Be sure to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and look out for our monthly deals and promotions. Car City Trading, quality products at unbeatable prices.
If you're planning an event, make us your first option. At Reality of a Dream, we can make your event memorable. We can assist in planning your corporate functions, moderate gatherings, family occasions, christenings, and more. We also cater for weddings and other special occasions. Our newly renovated venue includes a majestic entryway, which takes you along a path to a fantastic indoor facility which can accommodate up to 80 dining guests. A recently completed fully air-conditioned, beautifully designed wing, which maintains the theme and flow of Reality of a Dream, adds 30 extra seats for dining guests. In total, we can now seat a total of 110 dining guests. Come see for yourself the splendor that awaits you. Walk along the path and make your way to the breathtaking, well-maintained swimming pool and gazebo, and also the entire grounds of Reality of a Dream. We've also updated the Dream Suite, which comes with all modern conveniences, where guests can enjoy the feeling of an exquisite retreat overlooking the entire area. Reality of a Dream caters to professional events. We provide secured parking for guests, so call us at 332-6880 and ask for Harriet, located at number 15 Moses Avenue, San Juan. Reality of a Dream, making dreams come true every day.
All right, people, so we're back on Breaking Dawn. We just got some birthdays, anniversaries, and a death announcement to announce. And, of course, I have to acknowledge all of my sponsors for Run, Stefan, Run. So let's start there. Run, Stefan, Run, this Sunday, QRC 6 a.m. We would like to thank Sasha Cosmetics, Indus Merchants, SM Jaleel, Ocean Spray and Massey Distribution, Selma's Delights, Kiss Baking, CEJ, Energy Drinks, Unilever, Himalaya, Guiltless Gourmet, Aventa Limited, Sunshine Snacks, Universal Foods, Vemco, AP Scott Trinidad Limited, Ultra Farm, Pristine Dental Solutions, Vital Health, Cascadia Hotel. One lucky person will win a weekend at Cascadia with breakfast included. We have Sun Plaza, Palms Furniture and Appliances in Rio Claro, DGR Safety Consultants Limited, Movie Tong, Massage Therapy through Angel's Holistic Touch, Regal Products, Plebdeco Blazers, Elite Restaurant and Bar, Beyond Petroleum, Forensic Accounting, Jagasa Auto and General Services, AVP Medical Center, Verbal Medical Supplies, Brand Source, Digimaniacs, Gigi's Travel, Saini's Variety Store, Mr. and Mrs. Ali, thank you so much for your contribution. Sail Environmental, The Shoe Laundry Limited, Blue Waters with the juice, that's right. And of course, Associated Brands, Heart for the Hungry, and Rock Hard Cement. So thank you to all of you. And Elite Restaurant and Bar as well. Also Elite Restaurant and Bar. So thanks a lot to everybody that has contributed. I've got to get to the birthdays now. So we want to say best wishes to this handsome dude from Mama, Papa, Dad, and Mom. We love you a gazillion. And he loves Stefan and Breaking Dawn. Nice man. His name is Rahul Ramraj. All right? Rahul, happy 5th birthday to you, buddy. Nice man. Also, well, we have a death announcement here. One of our past soca stars, McCoy. McCoy has lost his mom. She passed away. And we want to wish the family condolences. And do we have the information here? Yes. So her funeral will take place on Friday, the 24th of April at 12:30 p.m. All right, this is Cheryl Mary Valentine, and her funeral is on Friday, the 24th of April, 12:30 p.m. at the Trin City Evangelical Bible Church, Cravat Street, Orange Grove, Trin City. All right, I want to send out condolences to McCoy. He's been on the program. He's an entertainer. He was one of the Synergy, he was part of Synergy Soca Star, and so much more. And condolences going out to you and your family, my brother. We have to say happy birthday to the Honorable Prime Minister, Kamala Prasad Bisesa. Happy birthday to you. And there she is with Brian Big. All right? My legal advisor. So happy birthday to the Honorable Prime Minister, Kamala Prasad Bisesa, SC. And we do wish you a terrific day today. And I know you have a busy weekend coming up. Happy 60th anniversary going out to Mr. and Mrs. Ali from Charlieville. And this is coming out from all of us here at Breaking Dawn. No, right. This is coming on from all of us here at Breaking Dawn and your grandchildren and children in Baltimore. So Mr. and Mrs. Ali, happy anniversary to you, 60 years. And then we have another birthday greeting going on to the Honorable Prime Minister. This is coming from, well, okay, they didn't say who, but to our Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, happy birthday. May God continue to bless you with good health and many more years of happiness and all God's blessings. So happy birthday to the PM, and the person that sent the email was Lisa Mahabir. All right, thanks a lot, Lisa, for sending out that greeting. And we got 3 more, and we out. Happy birthday, well, another birthday to the Prime Minister. Her birthday is today, the 22nd of April, and birthday greetings from the people of Trinidad and Tobago. And we want to thank Patricia Ayong for sending that greeting. And of course, we have to say happy birthday going out to Janita Ayong. Her birthday is today. This is coming from your mom and dad, your sisters Janice and Janicia, and brother-in-law Kevin, nephews JJ and Lucky the Human Dog, nieces Amrita, Kiki, and Maggie, and Bella. All right? Have an awesome 33. Thanks, Stefan and crew. Always grateful for you reading these long greetings. No problem, no problem. And finally, right, let's see. Can you please post on your show to wish my daughter a happy birthday? She celebrated it on April the 20th. So that was on Monday. She was 9 years old, and this birthday greeting is coming from her parents, Ryan and Rona, and her grandmother, Prem, and Uncle Roger. All right, now I didn't get the name of the young lady, but happy birthday to you coming on from your entire family, and now your grandmother will not get anxious and bother your parents about not seeing your picture, all right? Nice, man. So with that, people, we wrap up for today. We will be back tomorrow to do it all over again. Until then, have a good one. We out.